A rug is a piece of fabric that's typically laid on the floor as a decorative and functional item. Rugs can come in a variety of materials, colors, and patterns. They are commonly used to add warmth, comfort, and style to a room, as well as to protect the floor from wear and tear. Rugs can also be used to define a space or create a focal point in a room. We visited UbuntuRugz, a South African custom rug company that combines artistry, quality, and sustainability to create one-of-a-kind rugs.
UbuntuRugz is, I would like to say, a luxury tufting company. We make rugs based on the idea that you have in your mind. If you have something that you want to turn into a rug, into a carpet, I can do that for you. We make all sizes, from as small as a keyboard-sized rug all the way to 3-meter rugs that can fit into your living room space.
The company prides itself on providing a personalized and unique customer experience, from the design process to the finished product. UbuntuRugz sources its materials responsibly and uses natural fibers such as wool, jute, and cotton. Because they are made by hand, each rug is one of a kind and they often have intricate patterns and designs.
My sources of inspiration I usually take from other artists. Like I have the Podcast and Chill logo that was created by somebody else, but they made a picture basically. So I take the picture and I turn it into a rug. So any work by any other different artist, I'm able to turn into a rug. And sometimes it's my own original designs that I make into rugs.
The unavailability of certain materials such as wool in South Africa has forced the company to source materials from other countries, which has increased costs and lead times. With frequent and long power outages, load shedding has had a significant impact in South Africa.
As a rug maker based in South Africa, the challenge is usually load shedding, because if you have a piece that is due in 48 hours and it takes 20 hours to create, if there's load shedding, that's gonna obviously push back how many hours you take to make it. And also sourcing of materials. It would be so much better if we could find materials to make rugs readily available in South Africa too.
There are a variety of materials that can be used to make rugs. Wool is the most common material, but rugs can also be made from silk, cotton, jute, and other natural fibers. Wool is often seen as the best material for rugs because it's durable, easy to clean, and has a luxurious feel.
I have been importing from Alibaba from China because it's not readily available in South Africa, and if it's available, usually it's a lot more expensive, so it's better to ship from abroad.
One of the most common techniques is hand tufting, in which the rug is made by hand by pushing individual tufts of wool or other material through a canvas backing. Another common technique is hand knotting, in which individual knots are made on a loom and then woven together. Other techniques include hand weaving, machine made, and flat weave.
To make a handmade rug, you need to buy yarn, that's wool, and you need glue, you need fabric, primary tufting fabric, and you need backing fabric. So first thing first, you trace your design onto the fabric. After that, you then tuft into the fabric, you feed wool into the fabric, and then when you're done, you then glue the back, glue all of the wool together, and then after that, you shave the top of the rug, and then you apply the back side of the rug.
When choosing a rug for your home, there are few things to keep in mind. Consider the size of the room and the traffic in which the area where the rug will be placed. It's important to choose a rug that's the right size for the space and that will be able to withstand regular use.
So on average, it depends on the size of the rug. So I can say 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters, that can take me 5 hours non-stop tufting in order to complete. But something bigger, like I've done a piece which was 2 meters by 2 meters, that took me, I think, 60 to 70 hours to complete.
Rugs are often overlooked but essential element of any room. They can be expensive and choosing the right one can be a challenge. But with a little bit of planning and research, you can find the perfect rug to suit your style and budget.
The research that I've done, I have never done punch needling, but there is actually a manual way to make rugs. And the tufting guns have made everything easier from punch needling, because that takes days and days. So yeah, I think the technology has helped out a lot.
Many rug retailers have WhatsApp, TikTok and Instagram accounts that you can message to get more information about rugs or place an order. You can also find rugs on other social media platforms like Facebook and X. Mosibudi Mojela, SABC News, Johannesburg.